Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double shot and live.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Chris, and welcome back to the NASCAR iRacing 2003 career season for today's special race here at the Michigan International Speedway for today's Rowdy Forever 400. I mentioned in the play-by-play video for Watkins Glen that there was a high possibility and actually a high chance that this race was actually going to get a name change from the GFS Marketplace 400 to something in relation to Kyle Busch, which we got today. So today it is a special Rowdy Forever 400 event here in Michigan. Last time we came here, I felt like we ran really good, and I felt like we made some mistakes. And in practice, I was able to take some of the things that I made some mistakes on and put them to good use, and just try not making them again, pretty much. So I figured out different lines to run and what better ways to savor my tires compared to the last time. So hopefully for today, we'll be able to keep it that way as well. Before jumping into today's race here at Michigan, let's take a look at the point standings coming out of the last race at Watkins Glen. So at the Glen, we ended up grabbing our 8th career win and our 3rd back-to-back win of the season. The first one being the Coca-Cola 600 in Dover, the second one being Sonoma and Daytona, and the third one was Watkins Glen in the previous race at the Brickyard. So 3 times this season we've gone back-to-back. High hopes are, there's a lot of high hopes for us today here in Michigan. There is a possibility for us to go 3 in a row. Don't want to toot my own horn, but it is possible. But I'm not saying it's going to happen, because anything can happen here at this place, I swear to God. But going into today, we extend our points lead now ahead of Jimmy Johnson, who sits 2nd in the point standings, followed by Ryan Newman, who sits in 3rd. Jeff Gordon has now fallen down to 4th after his DNF last time out the Glen after a lap 4 crash between himself and Jeff Green. Then you got Kurt Busch in 5th, Ricky Rudd in 6th, Matt Kenseth in 7th, Bill Elliott in 8th, Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 9th, and Kevin Harvick rounding out the top 10. And then you got Jeff Burton in 11th. Jeff Green falls outside of the top 10. He is now down to 12th, followed by Jay McMurray, who got his best finish of the season ever since his Texas win, with a P2 at Watkins Glen last time out. He's now up to 13th, followed by Bobby Labonte in 14th, Dale Jarrett in 15th, Michael Waltrip in 16th, Tony Stewart in 17th, Jerry Nadeau in 18th, Mark Martin in 19th, and Jeremy Mayfield rounding out the top 20. And you got Sterling Marlin in 21st, Greg Biffle 22nd, Terry Labonte in 23rd, Rusty Wallace in 24th, Tony Raines in 25th, John Andretti in 26th, Elliott Sadler 27th, Joe Nemechek 28th, Casey Mears up to 29th, and Johnny Benson sits in 30th. And then Kyle Petty 31st, Ricky Craven 32nd, Dave Blaney 33rd, Steve Park 34th, Robbie Gorman 35th. That battle actually for 30 seconds going to heat up between Craven all the way down to Robbie Gorman. I say even 31st for that matter. And then you got Kenny Wallace in 36th, Warburton in 37th, Larry Foyt in 38th, Todd in 39th, and Jimmy Spencer rounds out the top 40. Now this is where it gets a little bit confusing, because in the play-by-play version, I made a boo-boo in the top 50 and top 60 bracket. I did not, unfortunately, add the points for Boris Said coming out of Watkins Glen. So this is the updated version of that, as Ken Schrader is 41st, Mike Skinner is 42nd, Jack Sprague 43rd, Jason Keller in 44th, Scott Pruitt in 45th, Mike Wallace 46th, Christian Fittipaldi 47th, Casey Atwood in 48th, Hermie Sadler 49th, and Boris Said now in 50th. Originally, it was Kerry Earnhardt, but after adding in Boris Said's points, he's up to 50th. I mentioned this as well in a comment, or I think in the community post, as a matter of fact. It wasn't on Iceman who did the points. It was on me, because I was doing the graphic for it, and I just forgot Boris's points. So it's a small detail, but it's the little details that count, rather. And then you got Kerry Earnhardt 51st, Shelby Howard 52nd, Buckshot Jones 53rd, Derek Cope 54th, Kirk Shelmerdine 55th, Bobby Hamilton Jr. 56th, Robert Down 57th, Kevin LePage 58th, Morgan Shepherd 59th, and David Green in 60th. Oh, lots of points to go through for today. But there's also going to be another one of them long races, and Michigan is already a long race as is, but this one's going to be even longer because today is the Rowdy Forever 400. this is also going to be an extended race. I think this race was originally going to be 50 laps. Now it is being upped by another 50. So now we're going to do 100 laps. Another 50% race length for today, kind of like how we did it back at the Pepsi 400 for Daytona. That one was a special one because it was the first race that we were using anything NBC related. This time around, it's very, very different. Special in a lot of ways. So today here in Michigan, we're just going to try our damnedest to put on a good show and hopefully make Rowdy proud. So that's all we're really going to do today. But yeah, us 43 drivers, we're going to go kill it tonight. But I got to go through qualifying first because obviously everything is not set up on your guys' end, but or at least on my end, so you guys are the same thing as I am. But yeah, I got to go through qualifying. So let me go on ahead and go through qualifying, and I'll meet all of you guys on the starting lineup for the start of today's race. All right, rolling off 33rd. Not a pole, but also not last, as that's where we ended up starting the first time around here at Michigan. So it's nice to be able to start not in the last position. And yeah, this is going to be an interesting one, safe to say, because last time we came here to Michigan, it didn't quite end too well, but I've gotten used to running other lanes and such, so I'm not just like running all the way near the bottom or anything like that, which I felt like was kind of the problem for me at the very least. The problem I had to quickly get rid of because that was kind of an annoying problem to have. But I ran different lines or whatever in practice, like I mentioned in the introduction. So I ran rather better lines or whatever to get faster lap times and stuff like that. I feel like my tires were able to be savored quite a bit often, or a bit more often too. And pretty much all it is that it's the middle and the one lane above the middle. It's not exactly the high lane, but it's the lane before the high lane, like nearest to the outside wall. So I think in essence, I think everything will be okay. And this is just where we're gonna just rock and roll and see what we can do. But I did also allude in the introduction, this is also a race that has been upped by 50 laps. It was originally a 50 lap race. It is now a 100 lap race. Main reason being, this is a special race for our good pal, fan, not even fan, but just one of our favorite race car drivers to some. The one driver that, you know, everybody hated for the longest time because of how much he won. It's for good old Kyle Busch. And today we're also going to be doing not only just the regular lap 16 tribute that we always do for Greg, we're also going to do a lap 8 tribute to Kyle Busch. And for the people that are wondering why I didn't do it in the in-car version for Watkins Glen, but I did for the play-by-play version, the in-car version of Watkins Glen literally came out a day before his passing. So that's one of the reasons why it didn't happen at the Glen, at least for the in-car version. But for the play-by-play version that happened, I think like a couple days or a few days later, it had the lap 8 tribute and all that sort of stuff. So today we will end up doing both of those again. And yeah, this is just going to be one of those races and one of those times where we appreciate with what we are given, and we go out here and we're gonna rock out and blast and do it for good old KB, who's looking down from the heavens, and he's probably more happy because of the tributes and stuff like that. So probably really, really happy that no one's really hating it or anything like that, which is nice. So it's always nice to do stuff for KB, so we're gonna do our best today. Fuel, it is going to be 30 laps, so we will have to pit at least twice in this race, maybe 3 times now that I think about it. But also with the 2 pace laps, it might get rid of some of the fuel. Depends on how much fuel that you end up using during the first few laps or first and second stints of the race. So that's just going to kind of come down to what the drivers do, essentially. So that is going to be the main key for today. I'd like to thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching today's race. Sorry that it was delayed a few more days. Made a community post about why I wasn't really able to post it on the original day, which was going to be May 30th. But thank you guys all so much for being patient. It is here now. And let's go on ahead and put on a really good show for good old Kyle Busch. His brother Kurt, you guys saw maybe a few handful of times. He was starting up there in row 3 and the 5th position. So let's go on ahead and get on going. But first, let's send it up to the NBC boys of Alan Bestwick, Wally Dahlback, and late Betty Parsons to lead us to the green flag for tonight's race.
Dave, is that the story you were telling us?
They are actually saying kill switch on the car, guys. Of course, these are equipped now with a switch the driver can hit on his steering wheel to basically kill the engine, and it just takes a while for everything to reset, is the story we're getting, and that's what happened.
And we see Jeff Gordon got his car going again, back up in his position.
Yeah, 21st on the grid. It'll be 200 laps on this 2-mile track to make up the 400-mile distance today. $4.4 million lies at the end of that distance, and we're set to go with NASCAR Winston Cup Racing from Michigan here on TNT.
That is lap 1 down. Oh my god, we had a huge run coming off of turn 4. Holy shit balls. I just kept going with it. That was a beautiful run. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what position we're up to now, but we're definitely not 22nd anymore. I can tell you that right now. Oof. What a lap 1. Definitely a lot quicker than Watkins Glen last time out. Holy shit. Oh my god, these guys are going crazy up in front of us. Got another really good run off of turn 4. Taking it all the way down. All the way down. Ooh, Dale Jarrett. This isn't illegal, by the way. This is not illegal. I'm up into the top 10, baby. Let's go. Ooh. I feel bad for Kurt because he's running that higher in line and he's losing time. No, Kurt. It's okay, though. Whew. I think I'm like 9th right now or something like that because I passed Marlin, so we definitely gained another spot out of that. I think we gained another couple. Now Kurt. Watch these guys ahead of me. Waltrip's having a good race. Here's Nadu up here. That's nice. I think Mark Barnes leading this race, which is really nice for him. See if I can run this line right up here. Ooh, that was beautiful. Oof. Yeah, after finding the middle and the higher lines and stuff like that, I was able to put the power down, let me tell you, a lot more often. I gotta watch my tires still, though. Catching good old Jeff Gordon, who's still technically in the title fight against us. It's just a matter of if he's going to be able to stay there to the end of the season. Damn, 40.6. That is our fastest lap of the session. God dang. Oh, yeah, there's not really anywhere really to go. Junior and Rudd were fighting. Gordon tried to go for it and got caught behind Dale Jr. Holy shit. Just going to lift off preemptively going before the corner just because I don't want to run to the back of Gordon. We get Rudd. That'll put us solidly into the top 5. I had to lift for Gordon. Fucking hell. Holy shit. You know, I'm not shocked that Dale Jr. and Jeff Gordon would be up here, so kind of used to this. I'm in the top 5 now, boys. Let's go. This is definitely higher than where we were last time that we went to Michigan. Here comes Waltrip. Look at him go. Holy fuck, our Napa buddy. Should I get some inside of Gordon? Might end up just giving him the spot, yeah. Be better to do it that way. Yeah, Mark Barn and Kevin Harvick, they are both just out of here. We have Gordon in 3. Ooh, yeah, baby. What a nice move. Holy shit. Actually 3/10 faster than Mark Martin right now. That is insane. Ooh, Rudd. Oh, Rudd. I don't know if that was a good idea on Rudd's behalf, but he tried it. I give him props for that. Inside of Dale Jr. Now, in 2003, Dale Jr. drove that 8 car, and he made that car famous, but here tonight, coming to lap 8. Well, Mark Martin's going to hit it first before us, but first time on the in-car version at least, let's do a good old lap 8 tribute for the late Kyle Busch. We miss you every day.
You're now in third.
There was a silent one-lap tribute to the late Kyle Busch. Still wish the best for Samantha, Brexton, and Lennox as they deal with this tough time, and also the rest of Kyle's family, his brother Kurt, his father, his mother. We're here for you, and we're in it together. Not one of us is not in this. Trust me. I'm kind of keeping it stationary here in third. Turns 1 and 2 I can get down pretty good as the further we get into a run. Past couple of laps though, 3 and 4, but kind of struggling with them. I think Harvick's kind of slowly catching Mark here. Yeah, it seems like 3 and 4 really I'm like running the middle to high lines and stuff like that, which I don't mind, but hey, if we want to run a little bit lower in 3, it's going to take some getting used to, though, I feel. Losing time on Harvick ahead, which ain't too bad, but not the worst thing in the world, I can tell you that much.
The leader just did a 41.755.
Seems like I'm 2/10 down now from Mark's fastest lap that he just put down. Kind of hit that transition from the middle line to the bottom line, which I didn't mean to do. It's going to cost me some time and some speed. Harvick is definitely getting closer to Mark, everybody. Let me tell you that. Oh my god, I am not getting into the throttle at the right time. I need to stop overdoing it. I keep thinking I'm getting to the throttle at the right time and then I mess it up. Junior's gaining back the time that we pulled away from him on. There we go. That turn 1 and 2 is better than the previous lap, let me tell you. Just down here in 3 and 4 is the tricky part. I don't know why. 3 and 4 should not be that difficult, but unfortunately it is, and I don't know why that's the case. Oh, but I went too fucking low. It's okay. I mean, I'm riding the line like I want to ride, but yeah, there's definitely more speed that could be gained out of all that. Definitely a lot more. I'm up on lap 16, but I also want to see if maybe running a little bit higher here is actually going to help my tire. Nope, I missed the middle again. Son of a bitch. And run up here. I think that may have actually helped us. We're coming up on lap 16, so we're going to do our usual lap 16 tribute to good old Greg. Keep her going. There was our lap 16 tribute to good old Greg. Gonna do that till the end of the season where we do one lap tribute to Kyle and another one to Greg. Greg's already knew we were gonna do all the way to the end of the season, but Kyle's, his was unexpected. The Junior is slowly kind of catching us. Our tires are kind of going away. I think it's mainly the right sides that are kind of going on this car. So maybe running the higher lines will keep some momentum or keep some distance on Junior. He did gain quite a bit that time, so it's gonna be a little bit hard to try to, you know, do it or anything like that. So, oh, Junior followed me. I was not expecting him to do that. Kind of threw me off a little bit that Junior followed me all the way up here. Well, he kind of compromised his own line and gave it to Mikey, kind of. Well, yeah, not really. Not really. Kind of expected Junior to go a little bit lower because he's definitely got some tires left. Ooh, held it that time. Say this right now, I'm seeing that Bud lettering a lot more clearer now. Let me tell you what.
Car inside.
Oh, there goes Junior.
Still there at the bottom. Clear inside.
That was a nice move by Junior. Holy shit. Went all the way to the bottom to do it, but god dang, good job. I don't know how many more laps we got left until we got to really pit, so I'm just kind of going and going until then, you know. Trying to keep up with Junior, and maybe that'll save us, but I'm not too sure. We're on lap 20, though. We are on lap 20. We only lost one position, so it's not too bad. Backing off these corners a little bit more. You hear that little tap, but I took that wall and I kissed that fucking wall. Took it out on a date and everything.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 second.
Oh, it doesn't help that my tires are kind of going away, crew chief. He about took advantage of it, though. Tell you what. Cars are coming down pit road. I'm not too sure who that was that I saw, but I saw somebody down pit road. A bit early, or maybe they got involved in an accident, but I don't know exactly how severe the accident would be. Oh, hi there, Mikey. How are we doing? Him and I made contact. Okay. I did not anticipate Mikey being there. Hello, Mikey. How we doing? I'm still holding on to fourth, and I'm surprised I'm up here for. I've been up here for as long as I have been.
The gap is 1.6 seconds.
They're getting dicey back there behind me. Gorn taking it to fucking Mikey. Was that Nadu back there and Rudd? God dang. Hot damn. Oh, Harvick's pitting. And Earnhardt, what the hell? We got 8 laps left of fuel, though. Are they fucking themselves over? They realize they got to pit like 3 extra times, right?
The lead is pitting now.
Okay, so is Mark Martin. But why, though? This is interesting. Because I'm coming in on lap 25, and I think I'm going to get jumped.
Okay, you are the leader.
Fuck, okay. Because my main thing was, even though we can go 30 laps, I was going to do 25, 50, 75, all the way to the end. I think I'm still going to do that, just because I think it makes more sense. I don't know. I feel like they're kind of... I feel like they're screwing themselves, because what, it'd be 23, 47, 48, maybe? Maybe 46? And then 69, and then 99? Oh my god, my car got fucking... Wow, it stopped turning. It definitely stopped turning. Okay, Goran's coming in. Okay, Sprague is definitely on new tires.
Car outside.
Okay, he's definitely on new tires.
Clear outside.
So there's Junior. That's not Junior. Is that Junior? That's not Junior. That's an Evernham car. That's Mayfield. Okay. So I'm coming in this time. all the guys that I was racing, they came in already. So this is going to be interesting because I was not planning on this, but I'm going to hope that with this strategy, we can, in fact, make it to the end. I know they start slowing down, like, way up here, but trust me, this is way better to do this way. Because also my pit box is, like,
3, 2,
yeah, right here.
right here.
Okay. There.
Car 7, he's up the front.
A little bit slow on the left front.
Okay, go.
Yeah, I got beat out by Terry Labonte a little bit. Okay, I saw Gordon go by. Newman, Stewart, looks like Mayfield. Looks like Jarrett, Johnson. Okay. There we go. Okay, so not too bad. So yeah, I can do the 25, 50, 75. If I have to short pit with them, then fuck it, I'll do it. I do not care. I'll go on the same fucking strategy as they will. But I do know this is going to help our tire situation, so I'm just going to almost lose it off of turn 4 for 1, and 2, we're going to put that behind us, we're going to go forward. I see Kurt back there with Spencer. We all know how that went in real life. We all know how that went. Okay, I think Jack Sprague's the one that's leading right now. It would make the most sense for him to be the leader right now. So I'm thinking if he's the one leading, we can easily pass him. Well, no, I think Sprague is actually, like, legitimately up here. I'm only in the 20s, though. Like, that is... Dude, I don't know what it is about the pit stops, but, like, they are fucking insane how, like, different they are from driver to driver and race per race. But I saw the leaders pass, so they are definitely not that far out, though. So there's definitely some guys that haven't pitted in front of us.
Still there, inside.
We get Terry, though. Put it in reverse, Terry. Don't actually. I want you to keep going. There's Johnson, the guy we're fighting the championship now, since he came into this race second in points. And just go all the way down here to pass them both. Fuck it.
Stay low. You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
I'm on 3-way with Sprague and Jarrett. This is not good.
Still hold. Outside, 2 wide.
There we go. Got Sprague and Jarrett.
Outside, clear.
Now there's Newman, Stewart, and Bill Elliott in front. Actually gained some spots back, so I'll take it. And we're up to 16th. Not half bad.
Leader's pitting now.
Okay, I had a feeling, yeah. I had a feeling there was some guys that just didn't pit. Nope, I'm going all the way to the bottom. I do not want to be all the way down here. That actually kills my tires faster by going all the way down there. Got a good run on Bill, though. I'm gonna take it
Car outside.
all the way to here.
Outside is clear.
Got the 2 Indiana natives. Got a little loose coming off of turn 4. Trying to carry as much speed to Newman as I could. I think we'll get him right here.
Car on the high side.
And nope.
Still there.
That was the end of the race. He would have barely beaten my ass, and I would be pissed the fuck off. Let me tell you.
Clear.
We got Newman. Now let's get Tony. And then just kind of chill for a little bit up here in P13. No, P12.
Outside is clear.
Because it's Newman, then Stewart.
The leader just did a 41.884.
We're 8/10ths quicker than the leader? Damn.
Car 6 has taken the lead.
All right, so it has cycled through then.
You're gaining on the car in
Yeah,
front.
41.1. Oh, I'm actually inside the top 10 again. Okay. So what, I lost 4 spots on that stop, which ain't too much. Not too much, but ain't too bad. It could be a lot worse. I must admit, it could be a hell of a lot worse than just 4 positions. But it is good to know that there are people that are going to do the 30, 60, 90 pit strategy, so be on the lookout for them. I don't know who they were, but play-by-play version will definitely show them.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.5 seconds.
Oh yeah, I've gained quite a lot of time on Gordon ahead. I've been cutting that gap down like a second per lap right now. Still saving my tires, obviously, but still trying to get to Gordon. Which I think it's Jeff and then Robbie Gordon and then Dale Jarrett. And then I think Rudd is just ahead of them. Or no, that's not Jarrett, that's Nadu. I forgot Nadu was up there. Nadu might be getting back to form after a couple weeks of not really having it. Oh, fuck. I thought I wasn't that close, man. Fuck. But I had enough time and enough fucking room. God dang it, dude. That would have been a fucking good lap and I would have caught Gordon even faster. Fuck. That pisses me off, dude. I was focusing so hard to get through 3 and 4, and I didn't think the car was washing up the track that much. Fuck. It's okay. We got about like 12 laps, maybe less, I'd say, till we pit. Ugh. It's gonna be a lot less for some of the guys ahead of us, so be on the lookout. Like I said before, be on the lookout. Oh my god, it just doesn't want to turn now anymore. I mean, Robbie Gordon got Jerry Nadu like nothing, so that's something to keep note of. Whew. Yeah, those are my right front tire. That's my right front tire after the first round of pit stops. I don't even want to know what it's going to look like after this round. Hopefully a little bit better than that. I don't really know a way to savor my right front. I feel like this line right here that I'm kind of following with the other drivers is like the line to go with. I do add a little bit of braking, but I don't think I need to add a whole lot of brakes. Just kind of lifting it off and letting it coast in the corner at this point. We don't have that long as a leader until some of these guys ahead start making pit stops, which I'm more than likely going to follow them in. I'm more than likely going to follow the ones that made those pit stops. I'm going to probably follow them in.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.4.
Can you stop talking about the guy behind, which is Tony Stewart, for the love of God, please? Oh, I found it all the way down here again. Finally, at least in 3 and 4, that is. I backed up going into turn 3 a little bit more than I have previous laps, and it's actually worked. See if I can do that in turn 1 and 2 and see if that'll give me a helping hand, which I think it might. Like well before the green light. Orange just door slammed Jerry Nadu a little bit. What the fuck? Passed him though. Can't really complain about. Can't really say much else about that. Actually got a really good run off of turn number 2. Wow. Actually able to carry my momentum a little bit coming out of 2 down the back. Oh, I started getting tight. Fuck. Crazy that my last lap I was actually a 10th quicker. This lap, not so much. Actually, 42.6. That's actually not that bad. Add a little bit of extra shit in there, and yeah, we are definitely not as fast as they are, as Mark is, because Mark is still the leader. My crew chief hasn't said anything about a lead change, so safe to say Mark's still leading. Which, I'm glad that Mark is still leading this damn thing, let me tell you. I keep it ahead of NATO as much as I can. Back up the corner a little bit. It's fucking wall again, man. Fuck!
Outside.
Oh.
Go low.
I back up the corner, I do everything I fucking can to not hit the wall, and I still hit the wall. Pisses me the fuck off.
Clear outside.
The fast repair better be fucking checked off for the next fucking stop, because oh my god. Nothing's wrong or anything like that, but I've hit the wall twice now. Whew. Okay, I think it's about that time where I think guys are going to start making pit stops. I just don't know when. Kind of expecting to make, or kind of expecting a couple of them to make it like a lap or two ago, but I'm at 47, and no one's made a pit stop quite yet. I'm still P8, which is shocking. Actually, I think I just saw someone down pit road. Yeah, there's someone down pit road. Okay, I don't think that's the race leader though. So maybe we will make it to lap 50 before we come in, which I will gladly take, because I'm gonna need it. So I can possibly gain some time, and then go another 25 laps, put on 75, and then just go to the end.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 second.
Well, it's probably because my tires are kind of shot right now. For Chief? That was weird by Nadu. A little bit weird by Nadu. Newman just took the 9th spot away from Tony. A little tidbit of information to note. Yeah, we got 9 laps of fuel remaining, but I don't even really think it's going to come down to fuel. It's going to come down to mainly, I think, tires. It's going to be the tire. It's going to be a tire advantage game. I already know it.
The leader is running 42.573.
Then again, with me backing up my corners, it's allowing me to savor more fuel, but it's not going to get me to all the way to the end. So, yeah. Safe to say that coming in, maybe next lap might work better for us. I might do 51 and 76 maybe. Coming on lap 51 and coming on lap like either 76 or 77. Actually, I think Spencer's coming in this time because he's all the way on the bottom.
Losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.6 seconds.
I'm coming in this time. Yeah, they can just barrel it off in here. That doesn't make any fucking sense. They can barrel it off, and I can't do that.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
There. It's just better to do it this way. There we go. Yeah, McMurray came in with us.
Go, go, go! Coming up on halfway here.
I think someone, yeah, it was Casey Mears that came in. So Spencer will beat us out, but I think we'll be able to catch Spencer again. I'm not too sure. Well, I saw Gordon and Rudd and Earnhardt. There's Robbie Gordon. There's Nadu,
Car outside.
the guy that we were fighting earlier. Yeah, Spencer jumped us, and I think with Spencer actually doing this, he's actually going to be a ways out ahead, which is actually fucking insane. Oh yeah, I didn't even check off the fucking. Oh no, I got used. Okay, never mind. Our front pitting.
Still there, hold your line.
Gained a spot on Marlin. That's nice. Oh, I did not turn. Oh, no, I did turn. I forgot. I have fresh tires. I can turn, actually.
Outside clear.
Definitely don't want to be on the bottom for too long. I'm just going to say that right now. Definitely don't want to be on the bottom for too long.
On the car in front. The gap is 4 points.
I didn't even realize Marlin was that close to us, actually. Look at how fucking close he is. Yeah, we're catching Robbie pretty quick, too. These guys are definitely staying on a lot longer
Clear high.
to get to that fuel bit. think I saw Kenny Wallace was on pit road or something like that. Yeah, he was on pit road. Kind of had that feeling that he was.
Pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1 second.
Yeah, so just gonna keep going until we hit lap 75, and then oh yep, yeah, they went 3 laps. They went a lot longer. These 3 ahead: Earnhardt, Rudd, and Gordon. Jeff Gordon, at least. I think Robbie's pitting with him too. I think I see Robbie peeling off. Yeah, there's the leaders as well that I can see. So me and Spencer and I will gain our laps back, which will be pretty cool. Yeah, there's going to be one more pit stop towards the end of this race. 29 laps from now, mainly 30, so it's going to be like lap 84s, I think, when everybody else is going to pit. I'm still going to do like lap 75. I just need to get onto pit road a lot more faster. There's Robbie, there's Jeff, there's Earnhardt, there's Rudd. Yeah, I'm actually going to get back out ahead of all of them this time around on this stop, I think. Well, at least in front of Earnhardt. There's speed coming off the corner. There we go. We are now just in front of Ricky Rudd, barely. Yeah, the gap to Spencer's 3.2. That's going to be a little bit... It'll be a little bit of a hill to climb, but it's okay. Now he's got to go at least 20 laps on this set, and we should be fine to the end. Anyway, Mikey's leading some laps. Nice. There's going to be a lot of people gaining some bonus points coming out today. I can already tell.
You're in the top 10.
Hell yeah.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 2.2 seconds.
I'm actually gaining on Spencer. This is shock. Yeah, so it's like, I know we have the pace on the track, but we lose our time going into the pits, and I feel like if I could just gain my time going into the pits, I could probably get out ahead of all these guys. It's just a matter of, like, you know, it happening. Also curious when my tires were that time. Let's see. And the right front actually was better that time around than the previous time, mainly because I think I pitted earlier. No, because I went 25 and then I went 50. So yeah, I pitted 25 laps before, or you know, yeah, I went 25 and 25. So it's like I still pitted the same. Now the main objective is to get to lap 75, do it again, then go all the way to the end of the race, while still saving tires.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.4.
Which around here in Michigan is a little bit difficult to do, but considering we're running better than we were last time, I'm doing something right. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right, but I'm doing something right. These guys up here that are, I think, ahead of Mark Martin, they are, I guarantee you, they haven't pitted yet. Although, if we are actually inside the top 5, this is amazing, actually, for me and Spencer. But I think Rudd was actually running 3rd, and Harvick and Martin were the ones that were still 1 and 2, so those two are definitely still in front of us. I know it. Actually slowly catching the back of Jimmy Spencer, who running top 5 here at Michigan is actually not that crazy, because in real life he was actually running top 5 here for a good majority of the race. So he and Kurt made contact, and I think that's what kind of ruined his day a little bit. It's also what ruined Kurt's day. In my mouth. There we go. Now we've actually closed the gap on him. Rudd is closing the gap on us, so we might take P4 away from Spencer, but it's not going to be for a long time, because, well, Rudd's just behind us. 42.287 was their fastest lap, or was the leader's fastest? Damn. I wonder what ours is going to be this time. 41.9. I am back in 4th, actually. You are right. I was in 4th for a time being, actually, early in the race. Well, my highest so far today has been 3rd, but I think I've ran top 10 the majority of the race, I think. Actually, no, I ran top 10 throughout the first, or after the first pit cycle, so yeah, I think I've been running top 5 like all race long, at least. Who the fuck is leading then? Because there's Harvick and Martin that are still up here. There's like 2 guys that didn't pit, and I think they're just now pitting. I don't know who they are. Oh, it's Mikey. Then who's the other one? There had to be another one.
Car 6 is now leading.
Okay, so yeah, everything's right in the world again. I don't know, Mikey did... What the fuck's going on? Did Mikey pit or did Mikey not pit? I am fucking confused now. I don't know if Mikey pitted, but whoever was leading, well, they pitted, so there you have it. Is Mikey coming in or no? I don't fucking know. I'm done trying to figure this shit out. I'm just gonna run my race.
Keep hustling.
Oh, so it was Mikey that pitted. Okay. Alright, good to know. It kept him in third for so long, I'm just like, nope, he didn't pit, but he did. And now we're back in third. Now we're back in our highest running position of the race, third. I got about 11 laps until I pit again. And yes, I'm doing this on purpose.
Car inside. Still there, hold your line.
Yeah, Goran got us in 3.
Still there, inside.
Which I don't mind, but he did kind of use up his stuff right there when he had to pass me all the way on the bottom, so be wary of that. Like all day, I've been also around Dale Jr. and Jeff Goran quite a bit. Like a lot more often than I feel like I should be.
The leader just did a 42.917.
I did a 42.3. Damn. Somehow still quicker than Mark Martin, but it doesn't really feel like I'm doing anything. I mean, I've lost the position to Gordon. I've been able to keep him in front of me, like close to me, but yeah. I don't want to run higher or anything like that because I get the feeling the car's going to have a fucking problem if I do that. And by problem, I mean it's going to get tight coming off the corner and I'm going to slap the fucking wall and I'm going to lose my shit. I don't like how I did right there, unfortunately, because I didn't get into the throttle at the right fucking time and I'm going near and near and near the wall and holy fuck, I did not hit it. Jesus H. Christ, thank the Lord in heaven.
Inside.
Okay, Junior, just don't turn into the fucking corner then, you dickhead. Good job not turning. Good job. You fucking idiot. That's on you. That's not my fault. That's all on you. You didn't turn into the fucking corner. There's a turn. Turn. You didn't get tight, you didn't get any of that shit.
Filling up now, just get us to the end. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Clear, car inside.
I mean, if we came in on lap like 71, it would, but yeah, there's definitely not a chance in hell that pitting now at the very least would get us to the end. I also love how Dale Jr. just kind of bulldozed through me as if I didn't fucking exist, so thanks, dude. Appreciate it, you fuckwad.
Clear.
I know I may not have the fastest car right now because I pitted earlier than these guys,
Car outside.
but if there's 4 lanes below you, I don't care who you are, use those 4 lanes, not my lane that I'm in. Jackass.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Oh, I actually didn't throttle it up too soon. I actually was able to keep my car away from the wall. Damn. Yeah, here in about like 2 laps, I'm gonna come into the pits. Because yeah, tires are not doing me a whole lot of justice. I've been fighting Rudd for 6, so it's not too bad or anything, so I'll take it, don't get me wrong. I think Tony's actually getting Spencer here.
Still inside.
Schrader's coming in. I may as well give the spot to, yeah, give the spot to Rudd.
Clear.
I know Rudd's got a faster car. I'm coming in like 2 laps from now,
Leader is running 42.
so I don't want to keep forcing the issue on Rudd. And if I'm going to, I'll stay on the bottom. Like, I don't want to, you know, entirely compromise my race or anything like that. And I don't think he wants to do it himself either, but yeah, we got a good thing going, and I want a good finish here in Michigan. We got it going. Only running top 10 to keep it going. Schrader also pitted, so keep that in mind. I'm also taking 4 tires. If you think I'm taking 2, you are out of your goddamn mind. Taking 2 tires here makes literally no sense, and I don't know why anybody in their right mind would do that. Yep, there's Schrader coming in. Okay, now lap 75. Coming this time, it'll be 25 laps till the end, so we can make it. We can make it to the end. Just curious who I'm gonna, if I'll be able to jump any of these guys ahead. I don't think I really. You know what? I'm not gonna think about that. I just want to see if I can get onto pit road faster than the previous 2 times. So that's all I want to know. If I can get on pit road faster. These guys will have fresher tires and all that sort of stuff. It's whatever. It's fine. It don't really matter to me. Just put it on the bottom. Use up my tires a little bit more. Oh. Whew, okay. That was a little sketchy.
Pit box in 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Okay. Whew. That was a little scary getting on pit road. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
Okay, punch it.
I'm really hoping they put enough fuel on this fucking thing, which they did. Okay, good. Yes, I'm getting passed by quite a bit of cars, but it's okay. They all gotta make a pit stop, and that's not that big of a deal. Came out just behind Jeff Gordon, Dale Jr., and Robbie Gordon. There's Rudd. Like I said, not gonna force the issue on him, so just gonna keep her down here and not force the issue on him. I'm a lap down anyways, but just gonna keep her fucking going. That's what I'm gonna do. Keep her going and all the way to the end at this point, baby. Held to the fucking metal. Someone's pitting ahead. I don't know who. Oh, who is that? That's Harvick. Okay, Harvick's pitting. Barely could make out the GM Goodwrench number 29 on pit road. Because I saw Craven, I just didn't see Harvick. But now I know, it's Kevin Harvick, he's pitting. Catching Robbie, Dale, and Jeff. Kenny's coming in, who's the guy ahead of us. And we are still trucking, baby. Earnhardt's pitting. I'm gonna go all the way up here to avoid him.
Clear.
Neither of the Gordons are pitting.
The car in front is pitting. The leader just hit a 42.95.
42.9, mine's at 40. The second and a half faster than the leaders right now. I did pass, I think Kenny Wallace is who it was. So we got that going. Pitching our team boss, Jeff Gordon. Hopefully he doesn't end up deciding that he wants to pit or anything, because that would fucking suck. Okay, he doesn't decide he wants to pit now.
Outside clear.
I really don't want to be all the way down here, so I'm just going to go up the track a little bit, and I'm fine. I feel happy. Alright. Oof.
Go high.
Newman, Nadu.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 4.1.
Not too sure where Earnhardt is. He may already be out ahead of us. Actually, that is Earnhardt right there. Damn. A lot more guys coming in towards the end of this race. A lot more. A lot more. A bunch of guys just came in. So that helps us out. I think we're still going to be in a good position to get like a top 10.
The car behind is pitting.
Is that Mark right there? Holy shit, that is Mark Martin. Is he still leading? I think Mark's still leading. Because Dale Jr. is ahead of him. Robbie's about to pass him too. But I think it's because Mark is on not fresh tires. He's on old tires. First time we see Mark all day. Nemechek just came down with a couple others, I think. Nope, just by himself. I'll be honest, I don't know if Mark's staying out this long is going to turn out good for him. Unless he thinks he can get to the end, but I don't think he can. He pitted roughly around the same time, I'd say. I mean, he pitted around the same time that all of us did, but I just don't think he's going to be able to make it. He's got to pit at some point. He might give up this win to Harvick, and I don't think he notices that. Yeah, we just kind of unlapped ourselves from Mark, I think. Now we got the Gorans ahead of us, unless Mark's trying to bank on a caution, which it might. I don't know if it'll happen. I don't know if that's going to happen. About the Gordons of Jeff and Robbie. Slice it down here. Good, Jeff. Got the bottom line a little bit. The 6. Wow. That ain't half bad. That's Mark staying out. 1000%. Like, I genuinely think he is staying out and he's not paying attention to whatever the fuck. Fuck you, Jeff. Fuck you. Fuck you. Throw the fucking yellow out. What the fuck, Jeff? Oh, I'm sorry, Nadu. Fuck me.
Looks like your car is towed. You'll need a tow back to pit lane.
What a fucking joke.
Come and get you. It looks like you've got some engine trouble. You've probably lost some power. Catch you.
Fucking joke. I still have a fast repair, but that's so fucking stupid. Fucking ridiculous. I don't care that I just wrecked my own fucking team, boss. I don't fucking care. That is absolutely ridiculous on Jeff's behalf. Oh my fucking god, dude. That genuinely pisses me the fuck off. We had a good run going, too. And Jeff fucking Gorn fucked it up. I'm not even coming in for 4 fresh tires. I'm just taking rights. Jeff fucked my race up. He fucked my race up. What a genuine piece of shit. Fuck. Yeah, that pisses me off, dude. I'm so fucking irritated by that. You wanna ruin my race? I'm gonna ruin yours too, dickhead. So there you fucking go.
Go, go, go!
Fucking stupid ass. Yep, there goes all the positions that I would have, had. If, my own boss didn't decide to fucking wreck me. So thank you. Fuck you, Jeff. Despise the fuck out of you for that. Well, seems like Robbie Gorn stayed up. I hate Jeff for that. I hate him for that. I do. I hate him for it. Why? Why? Just fucking why? Oh, there goes our good fucking race. We had a good strategy, we had a good race going, and Gordon fucked it for us. I am so thankful that that dipshit fucked everything up. Thank you. Got a fresh car, but I have 2 fresh tires. Like, this, I'm annoyed. I am fucking irritated by that. I'm guessing it's those guys that are 2 laps down that are going by, but... And somehow I'm 43rd. I don't get that. I should not be a lap down at all right now. I'm just gonna say it. Oh, wow, Robbie's leading. Robbie Gordon's leading. Jeff Gordon just gets a free pass. Awesome. Awesome. Just gets a free fucking pass, dude. Oh, that's great. Yeah, so we got a wave around, funnily enough. So I'm not a lap down because I feel like it's a bit stupid that all that fucking happened. So yeah, that is super fucking annoying. Apparently I'm 7th. I didn't even anticipate myself being 7th, but okay. I forgot it was 1 to green. I should have done it with 2 to green. My bad. Fuck. Well, that's great. That's just fantastic, ain't it? I'm also not too sure why it wanted me to pass everybody. I thought I was just going to pass fucking Robbie Gordon. But I guess I passed everybody. That wasn't the idea that I was going for, but yeah. Like, I wasn't trying to, like, pass everyone. I just want to get in front of Robbie because, well, I feel like I, should not be a lap down, and that should be like that. So, oh, fuck. Well, that's going to be a fun Monday afternoon. Not a lot of people, I don't think, are going to be too happy about that decision, but yep. Well, now I'm kind of just running around here back in 7th and not really able to do a whole lot. I will say I am sorry for giving myself a wave around and passing everybody, because, like I said, I wasn't trying to get around everybody, because everybody else in front of me isn't a lap down anymore, because the leader's pitted, so I was like, oh, I'll just give myself a wave around and get in front of Robbie, but nope. Also, and then again, I should have done it with 2 to go or something like that, but I was just too fucking irritated. But yeah, that genuinely pisses me off. That pisses me off. Got 6 laps to go, and not much has happened. Kind of disappointed in how the end of this race has kind of gone. And I am ashamed that it had started with me and Jeff. And I am pretty frustrated that it made me pass everybody else instead of just Robbie. Because no one else came down pit road, so other than, a few guys or whatever that I got into, especially Nadu being one of them, which I feel bad that I got into him. And yeah, I didn't think everybody else in front of me I was going to have to pass him. I thought I was only going to be able to just get around Robbie, and that would have been it. I would have been fine with that, too. I would have gladly just worked my way through the field and just seen what kind of position I would have gotten, rather than pass everybody and get given a position, because everybody else was showing a lap down when I got around them, clearly, because they're all ahead of fucking the race leaders and shit, so it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is just a hodgepodge of just confusion, and this is going to turn into controversy, and I already fucking know it, and this is going to be a great story for the play-by-play version, I tell you fucking what. Oh, I cannot wait to figure out what's going to happen going into Bristol next week. Oh boy. Got 3 laps to go, still just kind of riding around, just trying to get to the end of this race. This is definitely going to be interesting. See who wins it, because really it's just between everybody. So what is it? It was Robbie, Dale Jr., Jeff Gordon, Ricky Rudd, Kevin Harvick, and Mark Martin. I think those were the 6 guys that were competing for it. So, and they're up there still, and they're definitely fighting for it right now. Rudd is right now 6th, so I don't know who's leading. I don't know who's about to win, but when I got given a wave around, Robbie was leading. I thought Mark was leading, but I guess not, which confused me a little bit. And I think Mark was still in contention for it, but yeah, Robbie Gordon was the one that was given the lead back, so we'll see who wins it out of that. But I know they're on the last lap right now, so Harvick's now 6. Okay, so it's definitely not Harvick lane, I don't think. White flag one more time here at Michigan in the Rowdy Forever 400. Controversial finish, clash between owner and driver. Oh yeah. Don't know who won the race, but congratulations to whoever it is. We'll find out when we get to the end of this. We'll come through turns 3 and 4, and we'll get another top 10. I am just pissed off at everything that transpired before that. I'll take a P7, but that's not the way I wanted to do it. Oops, shit.
There's the flag. It's over. Good job. Very good job.
Knocked my mic down, muted it, and I hit the wall again, so whatever. We got wheel damage, fucking whatever. Just... Just frustrated beyond repair of how this race ended. That's all I can really say. I'm just frustrated. Even though I got a top 10, I'm frustrated. There's no words to describe my frustration right now. Since you got wrecked out of contending, or just I wasn't even gonna contend for the win. Like, I knew I was gonna get at least a top 10, but I didn't think I would get put in the fucking wall. So that's where my main fucking frustration comes from. It's just I got put in the fucking wall. I got put in the wall by Jeff Gordon, who is my own boss.
Pit box in 3, 2.
That is going to be an interesting meeting on Monday.
Here. We can repair most of the damage.
On the positive side of things, at least for this race, this was a lot of fun compared to the first time around, which is good. Like I said, I just wish it ended differently. I think that we all wish it ended differently. I definitely do, and yeah, this was not the finishing or the finish that I wanted for this. It's definitely going to go down as probably one of the more controversial finishes, I think. That's going to spark some debates and everything, so yeah, I just don't really know what else to say, but I didn't anticipate, because like I went down here. I mean, what was it? I clicked on my name or whatever, and I fucking did wave around because that was the one thing that I had a feeling that would, you know, do the thing or whatever. And well, it did in fact do the fucking thing, but it in turn, it just, I don't know. It's not even like it did the wrong thing. It just did everything. It just did it incorrectly. Like, the fucking wave around was just done incorrectly. Like, I'm the only car a lap down, and really the only people I have to pass is the leader. You know? Like, I shouldn't have had to pass everybody else. I just wanted to get in front of Robbie because I thought it was unfair that I was the only one a lap down after what transpired between me and Jeff Gordon. Like, I don't know, man. Jeff really pissed me off, though. He definitely did. Dude, it's the same shit that happened with Rusty back at Pocono. That's the best way I can, like, describe the two events. Like, funnily enough, in both fucking races where we do a tribute race, it ends up with me getting put in the wall in somehow in some way by, you know, me getting tight and the guy on my outside not backing out of it or anything like that. So that's good to know that, you know, it could happen more than once, so that totally doesn't fucking irritate me or anything like that. But I don't know. I think I have to just take a look at the fucking replay. And that's what I have to do. I have to take a look at the replay. I have to see if Gordon was alongside me enough, and if he had enough time to back. To be honest with you, he had enough time to back out. And I'm just gonna say this right now: I can't back out because no matter what I do, I'm going up the track. Like, no matter where if my car is going up after I'm on the throttle, you guys saw it when I hit the wall twice. My car was going up the track, and if it's going up the track, it's finding that wall. Like, I can't do anything different. Tapping the brakes doesn't do anything. I think I tried that in the first Michigan race, and I didn't do shit. I can lift out of the throttle. That doesn't fucking do anything. Like, it doesn't do shit. You can't correct that. You can't go into a corner and then lift off the throttle and expect it to turn, because what's just going to happen is it's going to make it more tighter, because it's not, because, like, even though you're off the throttle and you think that you should be turning, no matter what, you're finding that wall. And that's the problem, is I'm trying to just go up the track naturally. I'm not trying to have Jeff, you know, hit me or whatever and spin me out, but I just want him to understand that my car is going up the track and I can't fucking do anything. I don't care if it's an AI. To be honest with you, this goes for fucking everybody. If my car is going up the track and I can't do anything about it, like, I'm either hitting you or I'm hitting the wall, and I can't say anything else, but I'm sorry, but if you're not going to back out of it, then I'm going to get pissed off at you. And I got pissed off at Jeff. Was it the right thing to do? Fuck no, it wasn't. But it pisses me off because it damaged the shit out of my car, and the guy that wrecked me, that I ended up giving payback to, was able to keep his lap, keep his position. So that's why I gave myself the wave around, because I felt I should be given the same thing as him. Even if I was the main reason for the caution, he was still involved in it, but he was able to keep his lap and his position. So why can't I keep my lap? As a matter of fact, I think I kept my same position in 7th. So I guess I got the you know, best of both worlds, I guess you can say, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't, because I was lap after lap. I was just trying to not fuck up anything. I had the position on Jeff. I was fighting, I think it was Robbie or whatever, and I knew the car was getting tight, and I knew Gorman was on my outside. It's not to say that I didn't know he was there, because I knew he was there. But when your race car is tight and you can't do anything to correct it, there's nothing you can do in that situation. And in turn, that means if someone's on your outside, they're going to get the shit out of the stick like you are. And then it just turns into a big fucking hodgepodge of just shit. You know, like, you can't do anything about it. You can't. And that's why it frustrates me so much, is like, I try and try and try to lift out of the throttle and try to do something, but when I realize it doesn't work the first time, and it's not going to work the second time, it's definitely not going to work the third time. That's why I never tried it during this race. And actually, as a matter of fact, there was a couple times where I did lift and the car just wanted to go straight, because that's what happens when your tires are cooked and you're like down to the last bit of the race. I don't have a problem if Gordon passes me. That's the other thing too. I don't care if Jeff passes me. In all honesty, if he was going to pass me down the back straightaway, that was going to be the better fucking result. But no, it turned out to be the shitty result, and it fucked everything up. And the race was almost green all the way to the end, and it just didn't end the way that I wanted it to. And do I feel bad that I got into Jeff? Yes. But am I still pissed off at him? Yes, because I feel like he should have backed out of it. I feel like anybody else in that situation would have backed out of it to prevent that from happening. And he didn't back out of it. He didn't even attempt, rather, to back out of it. And it's just like, if I'm there and I can't do anything, back out. I can't help you with that. Like, I can't help to tell people, like, if I literally can't do anything to, like, prevent myself from hitting the wall or whatever, just back out of it. Just back out. That's it. Back out of it. Give me the next lap, or give me the next corner, or give me the next straightaway. Like, I don't care. You're gonna get given the spot anyways, because my tires are shot at that point. Now, they weren't completely shot, but they were shot enough to where it was, you're gonna get given the spot. So you may as well just give it to me. If I hit the wall, I hit the wall. You get given the position anyways. I felt like I was gonna hit the wall. Maybe I was gonna tap it, but it was gonna be the same case of coming off of turn 4 and I hit the wall. Maybe it would have been as hard of a hit, but it's the matter of, this is the shit that pisses me off, and this is the stuff where it's like, I can't do anything else to prevent this. I can't. I'm trying, like, I've done everything already. So, in that moment, if something else happens, I'm gonna get pissed, because I know it shouldn't have happened, and whoever was the perpetrator behind it, which is either myself or the guy that, you know, got involved or whatever, Like, someone's going to get blamed. And none of these times have I blamed myself. I blamed Rusty back at Pocono because it was true. He should have backed out of it, and he had enough time to back out of it because I got tight. In this case, I feel like Gordon should have backed out of it too. I genuinely felt like Gordon should have backed out of it, given me the spot, get me the next lap, or give me the next corner, give me the next straightaway. You know, like, get me elsewhere besides off of turn 2, because then that would have been prevented. This entire fuck-up would have been prevented. But no. It just didn't happen that way. So now I sit here in 7th place. Not really the happiest. I'm a little bit agitated by it. And I'm just pissed. I'm pissed off. I'm frustrated. There's nothing else that I can really say. I'm just too fucking frustrated. The car was good though. Like 33rd to 7th, that is an accomplishment in and of itself. The strategy, I felt like we were playing the strategy to perfection. I probably could have stretched it that last bit too, so that maybe we could have been a little bit faster and passed the guys in front of us a bit quicker. But that was the other thing too, is like, I knew I was gonna get a top 10. I didn't care how I was gonna get it. I just knew I was gonna get it. And whichever way I was going to get it, I was going to be sufficed with it anyways. So I'm just like, I don't know. But I mean, we got a 7th. I'll take it. But yeah, I'm pretty freaking frustrated about the end of that. I'm not going to lie. And I'm probably going to be really salty about it for, I'd say, the next few days. Even though I'm not too happy of the way that the race ended for us and where we ended up finishing, or rather how we finished it. It was a good result for us. It helps us in the championship, I'd say, and we're just going to try to keep this momentum going as we head into Bristol next time out. So, yeah. Going to be a little bit frustrated over this for a little bit, I imagine. But take a look at the finishing results for today's race. So Dale Earnhardt Jr. grabs his 2nd win of the 2003 season. He is now only the 4th driver this season to win multiple races in a season. The last person to do that was, funnily enough, Jeff Burton, where he won in Michigan last. As a matter of fact, he won at California, too. So he was the last one to do that. And now Dale Earnhardt Jr. adds his name to being the 4th different multi-time winner of the 2003 season. Mark Martin comes up just short in 2nd. Jeff Gordon finishes in 3rd. Robbie Gordon with his best finish of the season in 4th. Kevin Harvick with a top 5. Ricky Rudd in 6th. Ourselves in 7th. Jerry Nadeau in 8th. Mike Skinner with a top 10 in 9th. And Ken Schrader with a top 10 as well in 10th after he started last in this race. That's a pretty big accomplishment for good old Mike Skinner and Ken Schrader, as a matter of fact. Then you got Matt Kenseth in 11th, Kenny Wallace in 12th, Jimmy Spencer in 13th, Ryan Newman 14th, Bill Elliott in 15th, Tony Stewart 16th, Jack Sprague up to 17th, Terry Labonte in 18th, Dale Jarrett in 19th, and Jeff Green finishes in 20th. Then Jimmy Johnson 21st, Jerry Mayfield 22nd, Kurt Busch in 23rd, Steve Park 24th, Jamie McMurray in 25th, John Andretti in 26th, yes. I don't know how I was about to mix that up, but I almost did. And then Dave Blaney in 27th, Sterling Marlin in 28th, Casey Mears 29th, and Jeff Burton, the previous winner in Michigan, finishes in 30th. Then Ricky Craven in 31st, Mike Wallace in 32nd, Rusty Wallace 33rd, Tony Raines in 34th, Johnny Benson in 35th. For some reason, I feel like I said Tony Raines already, but maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. Johnny Benson 35th, Joe Nemechek 36th, Michael Waltrip 37th, Kyle Petty in 38th, Warburton 39th, and Bobby Labonte finishes in 40th. Then you got Tubadine 41st, Gray Biff 42nd, and Elliott Sadler finishes in 43rd position. I have to say, it wasn't the best of results for those drivers, and maybe next time out they will have a better finish. Which, speaking of next race, the next race is going to be yet another night race on the schedule, and that is going to be the Sharpie 500 at the Bristol Motor Speedway, heading back to Thunder Valley, the last great Coliseum, and everyone's favorite night race to go to. Last time we went there, we ran well, won the pole, and we did not win the race, which is unfortunate. But maybe with what we've learned from Bristol, kind of like how we, learned a little bit from the first Michigan race to the second Michigan race. We'll be able to, I'd say, keep our cars in better condition. And I think we'll be able to have a good finish on that day. Who knows? But yeah, this video's going on for a really long time. So yeah, this was one of them special events. As always, got to give a rest in peace to the late Kyle Busch, who sadly passed away on May 21st, 2026. Just a few days before the Coca-Cola 600. And it's been tough since then. It's been really tough not having Kyle here, and we can only hope and pray that his family's doing good, and we'll be with them all the way. Continue to honor Kyle Busch towards the end of the season on not only our end but also so will NASCAR and a bunch of other YouTubers and all that stuff like that. So hopefully Kyle's family's doing good. And once again, rest in peace. The greatest driver of, I'd say, my generation, at least the 2010s into the 2020s. Good old KB, Kyle Busch. And even the late 2000s as well. But yeah, so on a more positive note, not so somber note, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell below for some more. I will see you all next time out for the in-car version at the Bristol Motor Speedway for the Sharpie 500. And hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow for the play-to-play version here at Michigan tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. I love you guys so very much. And goodbye.